from Kirk Hinrich. The tone was set early by Hinrich. Nothing was going to be easy. Here, rips the ball out of Bosch's hands. If I could adopt this guy, I would, Mike.
Kirk Hinrich's name may not jump out as one of the all-time NBA greats, but over the course of his 13-year career, he carved out a reputation as one of the most well-rounded and effective point guards of his era. Known for his toughness, high basketball IQ, and versatility on both ends of the floor, Hinrich was a key cog on some very good Bulls teams in the early 2000s and helped pave the way for the franchise's return to prominence. Let's take a deep dive into the playing career of the tough-as-nails, underappreciated Kirk Hinrich. Kirk Hinrich was born in Sioux City, Iowa in 1981. As a standout high school player, he led Sioux City West to a state championship in 1999. He then went on to the University of Kansas, where he had an illustrious 4-year college career. Hinrich was a winner from the start, leading the Jayhawks to the NCAA Final Four as a freshman in 2002. He continued to improve every year, earning Big 12 Player of the Year honors as a junior in 2003. That same season, Hinrich led Kansas to the national championship game, where they fell just short against Syracuse. Hinrich finished his college career as one of the most decorated players in Kansas history, with averages of 15.9 points, 6.1 assists, and 4 rebounds per game. He was known for his floor leadership, toughness, and ability to make winning plays. Hinrich's well-rounded skill set and competitive spirit made him an attractive NBA prospect. Hinrich was selected 7th overall by the Chicago Bulls in the 2003 NBA draft. He would go on to spend the first 8 seasons of his career in Chicago, establishing himself as a core piece of the team's rotation. As a rookie in 2003-04, Hinrich quickly earned the starting point guard job and averaged 12 points and 6.8 assists per game. His defense, decision-making, and outside shooting made him an ideal floor general for the young Bulls squad. Over the next few seasons, Hinrich continued to develop his all-around game. He increased his scoring average each year, peaking at 16.8 points per game in 2006-07. More importantly, he emerged as one of the top two-way point guards in the NBA, capable of locking down opposing ball handlers while also running the offense efficiently. Hinrich's toughness and competitive spirit were on full display during his time in Chicago. He played through numerous injuries, including a severely sprained ankle that kept him out of the 2007 playoffs. But he always found a way to get back on the court and make an impact. The 2006-07 season was arguably Hinrich's best as a pro. He put up career highs in points, rebounds, and steals, earning an all-defensive second-team selection. He was the engine that made the Bulls go, helping lead them to the playoffs for the 4th straight year. After 8 productive seasons in Chicago, Hinrich was traded to the Washington Wizards in the summer of 2010. He spent 2 seasons in Washington before being traded back to the Bulls in 2012. Hinrich returned to a familiar role in Chicago, providing veteran leadership and steady two-way play off the bench. He helped the Bulls reach the playoffs in 2013 and 2014, cementing his legacy as a key part of the franchise's resurgence in the 2000s. In the latter stages of his career, Hinrich had a stint with the Atlanta Hawks, proving he could still contribute as a complementary piece. He retired in 2016 at the age of 35, having carved out a very respectable 13-year NBA career. While Kirk Hinrich may not be remembered as an all-time great, he left an indelible mark on the NBA with his toughness, smarts, and two-way ability. He was the quintessential glue guy, a player who didn't stuff the stat sheet but made winning plays every single night. Hinrich was the embodiment of Chicago Bulls basketball in the 2000s, a hard-working, no-nonsense player who did all the little things to help his team succeed. His lasting impact can be seen in the sustained success of those Bulls teams and the franchise's return to relevance. Kirk Hinrich may not be a household name, but for basketball purists, he'll always be remembered as one of the most underrated and valuable point guards of his era. His gritty, cerebral style of play is a blueprint for how to maximize one's abilities in the NBA. That's the story of Kirk Hinrich's impressive 13-year NBA career. While he may not have been a superstar, Hinrich carved out a reputation as a consummate professional and winning player. His contributions to the Chicago Bulls should never be overlooked. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more basketball content like this. That's the story of Kirk